like the second I read the word Bleacher Report, my brain turns off. My brain's like, alright, it's over. No reason to listen to another word that's being said because, Bleacher Report, yeah. So, here's the thing. Heavy.com posted this article because they're quoting Bleacher Report. And I feel like you're worse if you quote the worst company or the worst company of all time in sports that literally just makes up stories to make up stories. And the whole point of this article is to say the Browns are predicted to pursue $74 million T. Higgins. So, according to this article, we are not, I repeat, not here, going to go ahead and give T. Higgins a franchise tag. We're not going to franchise tag T. Higgins. We're going to let him go. Not only are we going to let him go, we're going to let him go, and then he's going to leave us and go to the Cleveland Brownies for $74 million. So, as it says in this article, right? It says in this article, his market value is $74.4 million, which is $18.6 million annually. This is why, again, when we franchise tag him, some say, well, what if he doesn't accept the franchise tag? He's getting paid $7 million more than he might if he would just get a contract with that franchise tag for 1 year and it's fully guaranteed. I promise you, there is nothing in him that does not want that franchise tag. Especially coming off a interesting season with injuries and drops. There is nothing in this world that T wants more than that franchise tag right now. Now, I mean, yes, obviously he would love to get a new contract and get a signed contract with us. But if it's between, franchise tag or go somewhere else and get a contract, this is probably most likely the best situation for him. And again, I fully believe what will happen here is we'll give him a franchise tag this offseason. He'll go ahead and then proceeding after we give him franchise tag, I think that he will then go ahead and sign with us after Jamar Chase's contract gets done with. So Jamar Chase's contract gets done with, then we will sign him to a contract with whatever money we have left, and then we'll work on the rest of the guys. So let's just go back to the idiotic statements. They're going to have to pay him $18.6 million. And Bleacher Report in Heavy.com here says that's very logical. They could do that. They might actually go ahead and do that. And imagine, Amari Cooper's in the final year of his contract. You got Elijah Moore, and Deshaun Watson at quarterback, prison inmate number 4, as we call him. And then you got on the other side, T. Higgins. Now, let's get away from the, amazing world of and let's start using our brains here. And the brains would tell you that they're negative $12.69 million in cap hit, right? In negative cap next year. Now, the article does say, and does go in and say, hey, listen, we're only saying this if they can get out of their cap problems. The article is very precise, saying, listen, we're not saying it's going to happen if the Browns cannot fix their cap problems. Fixing your cap problems is not adding an $18.6 million a year, potentially more, a year player, just so that you can, what? Fix their cap problems? The reason why you're in cap hell right now is because the Browns put all their money, all the salary cap hit for this year for Deshaun Watson. They put it toward the next 2 years so they could go all in this year. And it got them a one and done in the playoff type scenario. But 16.9 next year, his salary cap, Deshaun Watson, 16.9. 16.9 3 years from now. And then 8.9. And keep this in mind with Deshaun Watson here. This is fully guaranteed money. There's no getting around this. You cannot tell him to take a pay cut. You can't tell him to go left, right, and center. He's getting that guaranteed. And I promise you, Deshaun, he wants that money guaranteed, which, in all honesty, we'll see how that works out. Yes, you can tell other players to take pay cuts, and potentially, again, you could go ahead and say, well, then you cut Amari Cooper, right? You get rid of Amari Cooper, and you save, what? Actually, I think if you cut him post June 1st, you save 17 million, right? 17 million if you cut him post-June 1st. Okay, well, that's some money. But now you're losing your wide receiver. And again, you still have to pay a receiver 18 million. And you still have all these free agents on the right-hand side that you would have to re-sign and bring back. So, yes, you could rework every single contract possible and, potentially save as much money as you could there. But again, at a point is you're still spending 18.8 million plus on one receiver. Let alone the fact that we would not, and in this hypothetical universe, we would not franchise tag him, and then he would leave. And not only would he leave and go to the Browns, he would leave and get the most money from Cleveland, who is already in salary cap hell. And he wouldn't get, a crazy contract from another team out there who wants a receiver more than anything, to help out the quarterback. Like, maybe the Cardinals, who have a crap ton of salary cap. I mean, look at that. $270 million in 2027. 200, 151, 40 million. Or, potentially, the Chiefs, by the way. Even the Chiefs make more sense. I'll give the Chiefs credit. Even they make more sense. The reason why I'm making this video, right, is because obviously, well, yes, in Carolina, 24, 129. Obviously, this is idiotic, right? I'm only going to make so many T. Higgins videos this offseason entertaining this crap. And because the first, video of the offseason, I will say, for this subject, I know I made a video about T. Higgins, potentially. They said we're going to franchise tag him. That was not him leaving us, though. That was him, we're going to franchise tag him, which is logical. I think it was logical. It was just stupid that they actually made the statement. Beside the point. This video, we might do this video, is because this is the last time I'm entertaining this crap. Okay? I still don't know how Bleachor Report is in business. I really don't. I don't understand how they would even work in any way possible. And for those small amount of people who are going to say, they'll backload his contract. They'll give him a 7-year contract and backload it. T's been very precise with he wants the money. He wants his money. He doesn't want it backloaded. He doesn't want it spread out. He wants his money. So, I don't think in any way he would accept a contract where he's making $2 million in the next 4 years and then he's making crazy money the last 3 years. Which, again, is the same problem that Deshaun Watson and the Browns are in right now. So, for the last time, okay, because that's all the Patriots are rumored to get T. And can the Patriots even afford him? Let's see. I haven't even looked at the Patriots salary cap yet. No, they can afford him. The Patriots can afford him. Problem is, though, is T want to go to a place that doesn't have a quarterback. And again, you got to keep in mind also, the player needs to want to go to that place, and it's best for their career. Patriots is not best for T. Higgins' career. And again, this all comes on the fact that we don't franchise tag this guy, which we're going to franchise tag him. And I'm sure if T is honest here, if we do not work out a contract, obviously he wants us to work out a contract with him, and I want to work out a contract with him. But if we don't, 1,000%, his best situation possible is we franchise tag him. Because he gets a 1 year, $25 million fully guaranteed contract. Again, entertained one time. One time this offseason. Bleachor Report. One time Heavy.com. But Heavy.com now will be on my block list. Because I refuse to read any article from them ever again. Peace out.